This is a weird version of Resident Evil, actually, but, you know, I've played it like once over the years, I think. I think it's cool to maybe play it again. It plays mostly the same. I do disagree with most people's opinions that they think this is like the best version of Resident Evil 1. I do disagree. Like RE1 on the Sega Saturn and PS1 look absolutely amazing still to this day. Whereas this game doesn't even look as good as the PS1 version, unfortunately, because it was made on like a handheld machine. But I think like the reason this maybe came out is like because of the original Game Boy one back in the day, you know? Like they were trying to get this like RE1 on the Game Boy and like they couldn't do it. So eventually they settled and managed to get it on like the DS. But it's got like just making sure, yeah, we're doing red blood like. But it's got the rebirth mode and the classic mode. I'm just gonna go with the classic mode. Like I didn't really care for the first person shit that the game's added, I think. So we'll do classic mode.
Resident Evil DS.
I do love how it states right here the real hard mode of the game, though. No many versions of the OG actually even state that. The hard mode of the game always was Chris, but like, you know, there's always arguments as to why Joe's like harder than Chris, which is just not true. It's just nice to see the games actually recognize that the Chris is the harder version of the game. I wonder what video it's got here actually.
Alpha team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest.
I thought I would leave it on the double screens because
helicopter of our compatriots Bravo.
It's probably better, you know.
Disappeared during the middle of our mission.
I would say.
Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris.
Yeah, it's definitely not like the censored scenes then. Oh well.
It was Bravo team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
I think even this version of the game is 16 years old. It's pretty crazy when you think about it. Still came out within 10 years of the OG. This game's actually quite expensive on eBay. Typical. I've actually forget what I was gonna say. Just saying it's expensive on eBay. This version of the game actually lets you skip cutscenes and doors, I think. So the game can be like quite a bit quicker too.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself.
It's good that there's
we don't know where Barry is.
Still so many versions of RE1, you know, that there is to play, you know.
Chris Redfield.
CG quality is defo trash though.
Jill Valentine. Barry Burton.
Can't even see what weight he is.
Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker.
Maybe you'd be able to see it on a really on a small screen, but
Resident Evil.
even RE1's CG quality is still low. You know what I mean? Playing it on PS1 and that, but you can see it. You know, you can see what's happening. But here,
I don't know what happened.
Barry! Where's Barry?
Well, I'm sorry, but he's probably...
No. What is that?
I'll go and check.
Okay, Jill and I will stay in the hall in case of an emergency.
Chris? Take care.
the shine on the typewriter there, because like the areas are red if they have an item in them. See that? The way Chris runs in this version cracks me up. I have no idea what is going on here, but that's how it goes. There, we just skipped a door. This is always a bit you can see. I can see the graphics clearly in this right here. The PS1 graphics are superior over the DS's ones here. I don't know the argument as to why this version looks better than PS1. There's, I don't know, people are actually tripping, I think. The models are different, but even then, they're no like better. It actually still suffers from the same problems as RE1. If you call them problems, you can get like stun locked into dying and from RE1 zombies. You know what I mean? I mean, I thought I would leave up the two. It's not like we need to see the It's not like we need to see the map, so maybe we should actually... I think we should change it, maybe. I don't need to see the map. It would probably be better if we, like... changed it to be one screen.
Wesker? Jill?
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
What happened to Jill and Wesker?
I mean, you just need to see the map. I like that the map's here, but they just had to think of someone to put on the, you know, the second screen. Let me see if I can figure it out. It shouldn't be too bad, but... Alright, after fucking around, I'm gonna have to leave it. We're gonna have to look at the shitty map. Like, I know there is a way to get rid of the second screen and just make the first one there. But it's been so long since I've fucked about with it, we're just gonna have to leave it. So, yeah. So that sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah. Oh well. I mean, it's still fine, I guess, but... See how we can skip the cutscenes, though? I mean, the load screens, which is interesting. PC version lets you do that, but... The game's a lot more colourful than, like, default RE1, that is for sure. What have you been up to, Baileys? I didn't think I would see you in here. Been doing anything? We can quick turn in this game, actually. That's a feature that they added in this specific version of RE1. You can't quick turn in RE1. But you can in this version. Unfortunately, the zombies still have the same problem of invincibility frames on the way down. So you have to approach them exactly the same as RE1 zombies, you know, so... The zombie models look different, though. Different enough to warrant another playthrough, you know? Yeah, we get auto aiming in this game. I don't think there's any turning it off, man. Problem with auto aiming in RE1 is this is an easy game anyway. Like, not the first time players, but auto aiming kind of like makes some REs that much easier. Yeah. So no having the ability to turn it off is like a bummer, you know.
Whoa! What is it?
What? Oh! Oh no! Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
You must be from the Bravo team.
Yes, I'm Rebecca. Rebecca Chambers. I'm a newcomer. I just joined the Stars Bravo team last month. Well, I'm really sorry. Are you all right?
Yes. I'm Chris Redfield from the Alpha team. Are you the only person here from the Bravo team?
Well, because the helicopter made a forced landing, I just ran into this house anyway, but
I see. There's nothing else you could have done anyway. It's good you're here.
Yes, sir. But it's strange. I serviced the helicopter recently, but something went wrong with the engine. It was such a short flight.
And I'm so used to no quick turning, I'm not even doing it. There's a bit of different shit going on here. With this box, see? Put that there.
Well, what should I do now? If you go out to search for the other members, how about letting me come with you?
Yeah, I think we'll just do what we used to do.
All right, let's do it.
Yes, sir. I'll do my best. I have to prepare something. Would you like to go ahead?
About the only bit that scares me about playing this game, this version of the game, is the yawn. You cannot, like, skillfully outrun them, you know? They make you fight him. But he doesn't really... take a lot of bullets, you know? But just to be prepared, if somebody's like playing this version for the first time and they do like a yawn skip thing, it's not really a skip, it's just like outmaneuvering them. They literally got rid of that, you know? It's like almost you were supposed to fight Yon back in the day in that area, but like people just like dodge him, you know? So... see those iframes? It's actually harder to tell here when they're gonna fall. So you don't want to waste any bullets, but like usually after 4 hits, they might fall. So it still stays true here, but you can't really see the startup frames as well. Oh wow, look at that. They actually keep the so like not many versions of the game have the book in the background, you know what I mean? They cut that out in a lot of them. Only like the Japanese director's cut has that, I think, where it actually says diary, you know, like, you know, the book there. I guess we will read them. May 9th, 1998. At night, I played poker with Scott the guard, Alias and Steve the researcher. Steve was really lucky, but I think he was cheating. What a scumbag. May 10th. Today a high-ranking researcher asked me to take care of a new kind of monster. They look like gorillas without any skin. They told me to feed them live food. When I threw in a pig, they were playing with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before they actually ate it. May 11th. Around 5 o'clock this morning, Scott came in and woke me up suddenly. He was wearing a protection suit that looked like a space suit. He told me to put on one as well. I heard there was an accident in the basement lab. It's no wonder those researchers never rest, even at night. May 12th. I've been wearing this annoying space suit since yesterday. I feel all musty and my skin is very itchy. By way of revenge, I didn't feed those dogs today. Now I feel better. May 13th, I went to the medical room because my back is all swollen and itchy. They put a big bandage on my back and the doctor told me I did not need to wear the spacesuit anymore. I guess I can sleep well tonight. May 14th, when I woke up this morning, I found another blister on my foot. It was annoying, and I ended up dragging my foot as I went to the dog's pen. They have been quite quiet ever since this morning, which was very unusual. I found that some of them had escaped. I'll be in real trouble if the higher-ups find out. May 15th. Even though I didn't feel well, I decided to go see Nancy. It's my first day off in a long time, but I was stopped by the guard on the way out. They said company has ordered that no one leave the grounds. I can't even make a phone call. What kind of sick joke is this? May 16th. I heard a researcher who tried to escape from the mansion was shot last night. My entire body feels like it's burning hot and itchy all at night. When I was scratching the swelling on my arm, a lump of rotten flesh dropped off. What the hell's going on? May 19th. Fever gone but itchy. Hungry and eat doggy food. Itchy itchy, Scott came. Ugly face, so killed him. Tasty. 4. Itchy tasty. Man, that's so fucked up. Like the diarrhea of a guy turning into a zombie. Do you know what I mean? Like, and he was still writing when he was partly fucking turning into a zombie. The itchy tasty room it is called, like, for a reason. Very cool. You know? I think this version's fun for a little, like, playthrough, I guess, but I honestly, it kind of just always makes me wish, I'll play in the OG, man. Can we skip that cutscene? Nah. It kind of does, you know, because the colors are all over the place in this version of the game. They're too light. They're actually too light, though. It's not an emulation problem or anything. It's just like they're too light, you know. Certainly the real color scheme of the game, really. But I guess compromises had to be made, which is expected. Still plays the same. Skipping the doors will always like boggle my mind in Resis. I never play versions that skip doors, but you know, a lot of people do. But I don't really skip doors or anything. But the fact that you can do it, I'm skipping them, you know, it's just how it goes. Just open the blind, it's so dark in here all of a sudden.
It's me, Chris.
Is that you, Rebecca?
It's finally getting a bit cooler, thank the Lord.
Ah, it's the Moonlight Sonata.
Can you play?
I kind of want to watch the cutscenes, so I don't know. I don't really want to skip them because I've not seen this version in a minute. Maybe like 2-3 years. It really bugs me.
Wait, what is that?
I couldn't figure out how to get rid of the second screen.
My interpretation is off a little.
Dude, I swear you can do it.
May I have this for a while?
I swear you can do it. It's really no hard, but how the fuck?
See? Just relax and play.
All right.
And I remember when I was playing like Portrait of Ruin and that, I just like made it one screen and you flick between the screens with a button, you know? Nonetheless, it would be so much better. Maybe it wouldn't be too much better though, would it? Oasis. Yeah, get rid of that. I mean, the only reason I use the two screens is when we're playing like FE or something. Look, I'm telling you, you can do it. I'm gonna find it out. I feel like if I downloaded a newer version of like Des Me or something, it would probably go back to that though, but oh well. Man, look at how the orangeness of this room sticks out. Like a sore thumb, yo. Wow, he got me. I was asking you earlier, Baileys, what's going on? It's rare to see you in here these days. What have you been up to? I assumed you were just like AFKing or something. It's not going awful, we're just playing some shit, you know. I was playing some Shenmue. Been playing some Shenmue, which is a favourite of mine, and I tell you, that's quite a nice wee thing there that tells you if you're on caution without going into Because, like, the way other Resident Evils work is obviously people hunch over, and that's how you tell they're on caution. But in trying to keep the spirit alive of RE1, they've kind of just made it blink on the second screen, which is more annoying than cool, though, when you think about it. But it is what it is. Yeah, we've been playing some Shenmue. Not really doing too much. Playing some Silent Hill and stuff. Yeah, that's what's been going on, dude. Nothing much, though. Just playing some shit. Been really enjoying playing Shenmue these past couple of days, you know. We'll probably finish it over the next few days. Kind of wanted to play this trash version of Resident Evil 1 for lols. Let's read this botany book. Or, actually, there's no real point, is there? It's just, as you may know, there are many plants that have medical qualities. Since ancient times, humans have been healing wounds and diseases using various plants. This is basically the reasoning behind always sniffing herbs. In this book, we're going to explore 3 such herbs that grow around the Arklay Mountain and provide information on those plants with medical properties. Each herb has a different colour and a different effect as one plant. The green one recovers physical strength, but the blue one neutralises natural toxins. Well, the red herb does not have any effect by itself. The red herb is only effective when it is mixed with other herbs. For example, if you mix this herb with the herb that recovers physical strength, the recovery effect will be tripled. Triple is always overkill. Why did they do triple? By adjusting the amount and experimenting with these herbs, you can create various kinds of medicines, but I'll leave the details in your hands because that's the best way to acquire true knowledge. Yes, the true knowledge of the game is that double green is the way to go. For every RE. Yeah, this game looks like shit on the DS. To be fair. The color is like absolutely weird. Okay, as like I was saying, there's actually some Resident Evil people, but like they are under the impression that like this game looks better on the DS than the PS1. I don't know what's going on there, but wow, couldn't they kill him? Actually ran out of bullets. And the reason I've ran out of bullets is because this game is a wee bit different on the recovery frames. It's a wee bit different on the recovery frames. Like I was saying, it's hard to tell when they're actually gonna fall down. Usually in RE1, it's really obvious when they fall down. 1, 2, 3, 4, they fall. And then they're invulnerable when you see the fall, so you dare waste your ammo. But here, it's the same strat, but it's really hard to tell if they're going to fall. There's a bit of a delay in the fall. And they've actually still got their iframes while they're standing up a little bit longer, so we're actually out of ammo because of that. That's pretty rare to happen, but I guess it's not impossible. Right, the way the box works in this game is really different and throwing me off. The way it works in other games is you click your item and put it in the box. The way it works in this game is you click the box and you put your item in. That is some trippy shit. Mm-hmm. What have you been playing lately? Anything? Wow, look at this. The room looks absolutely fucked. I can't fault it. It's like a DS. But like, dude, how come people say like the DS one looks better? I honestly... Don't know what's going on there. I just think they forget how the PS1 version looks, you know. It's possibly that. Like, the oranges are like, what the fuck? The saturation, I think that's what it is. It's like oversaturated in this version. So... oversaturated trash, but you know. Oh my god.
Chris!
Yeah, it's like 14 years old actually.
You like it?
PS1 version is the best. Sega Saturn, close second. Sega Saturn has good stuff too. Sega Saturn has some really nice stuff in it. Like, colors are pretty deep, which is quite cool. Exclusive monsters are pretty cool. But overall, the PS1's the best version to chill, to play, you know. Like, nobody plays the Saturn one or anything.
Oh, that was great.
But... yeah.
What is that?
Still quite cool to, like, just, like, play some weird version of the game, though. It's like I was saying, there's no, like, true good version of RE1 that's, like, got everything in it, you know? It's one of the more unique resis out there. Where there's, like, so many versions of the game, you know? And you can always, like, experience a wee bit of different stuff for, like, real old school RE fans, you know? There's so many RE1 versions to play. You know? I am a wee bit apprehensive about Yawn though, like I was saying. You can actually skip the scenes, yeah, I was just double checking. This game does let you skip. It's the only RE one that lets you skip the scenes, but... see, if we want to go take Yawn down... I didn't really have the ammo for it, that's what I'm saying. So, like, they give us the Yawn key now, but we really don't want to be fucking with him right now, because in this version of the game, they make you fight him. Skilled OG RE players will, like, work their way around Yawn, but they just don't let you do it in this game. They, like, cut it out, you know. What have you been up to, Bradson? You been playing anything, dude? So, like, yeah, I got a fright when I was first playing this version of the game. I've only ever played it a couple of times. I can't even remember clearly what happens, but we do have to fight Yawn. So, like, you need some ammo for him. So, like, there's a way you can kind of screw yourself over. You have to do damage to him, you know? So we're gonna go try and get some ammo before we actually go in, like, check it out. At least that's how I remember it going. I could be wrong, I don't think I am, but... we'll check it out. Yeah, it looks like shit, you know. Bruv. And it's the thing as well, the way Chris runs as well. I don't know what was happening with this run, but it's just like got this weird hop going on, you know? This version came out like after Resident Evil 4 and that, just to like put a time on it, you know? We should leave Yawn till later, maybe. So... it's probably a good shout. Wow. Just listening to the save room theme, it is like really different. Still the same theme in theory. Excuse me. Oh yeah, the monitor, yeah. Yeah, how's that going? Oh, nice. I do need to shotgun for this. We'll leave Ron. There's like a reason to be... Like, usually you could go to Yon's room right now. But like, there's probably a reason to leave Yon's room until last here. Purely because... Wait, I thought I brought the bloody... Obviously, no. That's because the desk... The bloody crate is like actually so different in this version. Hold on. I thought I grabbed it. No? Oh yeah, right, there we go. Right, what I'm gonna do... They still didn't add any quality of life to this game. When you look at this. Well, I can't actually test it here, but I know they didn't. Oh my god, it's like so... Why did they change the way this even worked? It's like, I'm just trying to like bank some of these right quick. Because like there's, like I was saying, there's reason to leave Yon till last, actually, the big snake. And it's because like you do have to actually kill him in this version. So like if you go in there without any ammo or healing, like you're probably gonna die, you know? So just making sure. Man, skipping cutscenes, I mean doors and that is like legit though. It makes me think they could have done more with this version of the game if they wanted to. Rearranging the desk, yeah, dude, I feel that, like, takes ages. Upgrading the PC. CPU motherboard. That's what I mean, so you're gonna have to get a brand new one then? Yeah? I'll pop in here right quick. Do we have, like, any... Because, like, yeah, I'll just grab this ammo and that, now. I've like got a new PC coming as well. Something happened today because with it, actually. I'll say that now. €300? Whoa. I don't know about that one. Well, I mean, there's things in this version that are cool. I guess. Look at the fucking colour of this room, though. It's like, what is happening? It's nice to see, like, a different version of, like, RE1. But, like, you kind of just have to chalk it down to being a different version. I mean, they tried to do some different stuff, but they could have added some more quality of life stuff in it, but they didn't, you know? It's essentially RE1, but just a bit worse version of the game. They added like stuff in it like quick turn, which isn't in RE1 at all. But you know, Plant 42. What's up, dude? But I don't know, it's like it's interesting to try it out, you know? Like I say, I've played this version of the game like 3 times in my Resident Evil career, but it doesn't really like make you want to play it again kind of thing, because it's like just got problems. Like I was saying about the Yawn thing, it's going to be interesting. I can't really remember too much of it, but we do have to fight Yawn in this version, so I need to go in there with ammo, like, and be like ready for his ass, because well, we need to actually go back. The only, like, a cool thing about it is skipping door scenes, but I quite like the atmospheric skipping door scenes, but... I wasn't even able to kill that guy, that's what I mean. Because, like, the iframes are different on the zombies, but, So, put that in there. I'm just making sure we can grab all of our stuff. Hold on, take that. See, like, look at that. It doesn't stack them. Now, that's a quality of life thing that would have been really nice to add to RE1, and it just makes me wonder why they didn't do that, because in every RE past RE1, you can, like, stack bullets and all that stuff in the chest, but if they're going to go out of their way to add something like a quick turn, it just makes you wonder why they never really thought about adding anything else at all. Do you know what I mean? Like, being able to, like, stack handgun bullets, or just any bullets, you know? But I don't know, it's... But yeah, it's not a great version. But worth a playthrough every now and then, I think. Like most stuff. Yeah, we need to grab that shotgun. I'm just wanting to leave Yon till last. We're probably going to have to use a shotgun on him. Yeah, well, I've got a new PC coming in as well, Bailey the Now, actually. Have you played this version, Plant 42? You played this version of the game? It's defo out there, man, you know? Hold on, I'm just trying to think about what we're doing here, because I am going to leave the plant, Yawn till last, because we have to kill him, so, like, I need some space here, actually. So let me just, see, I mean, we can't stack those shells, that would be so nice. Let me just put this in here then now, though. Come back. There's a couple of things I want to pick up. We need the lighter, so I'm going to go do that then now. But yeah, I'm waiting on my new PC. I got a message from it today, though, saying that I had to phone them up. Saying the CPU cooler that I ordered with it, bearing in mind they gave the option of this CPU cooler, was thermal throttling at 100 degrees with a build because the CPU cooler is no good enough. And I was like, but like, that's the highest tier one. Do you know what I mean? How is it no good enough, you know? But yeah. Wait, have I got enough room to... Yeah, I do. So we had to change the CPU cooler, which is actually to a cheaper one that performs better, apparently. Like, that's weird to me, but... Yeah, we're going in for round 2 on the PC. Hopefully get it within a week or whatever. Skip that cutscene? You can. Even one that small. Grab the shotgun shells. Yeah, so it doesn't like give me too much. It's like I was asking him, I was like, dude, how hot are the 12900Ks? And he's like, yeah, they're you know, hot. And I was like, how's like the most expensive AIO cooler you have no cooling it? And he was like, it's just how it goes. We've seen it with 3 of them so far, that the NZXT AIO coolers cannot, they have a problem sometimes cooling the 12900Ks. And I was like, huh, so what do? We just like, we put this AIO cooler on it because it like has a higher, it can cool it higher or some shit, but it costs 150 quid less, just makes 0 sense. But like, it almost makes me wonder, like, if you want to get like a latest CPU, it seems like some of the tech isn't even good enough to like cool that motherfucker. You know? But like, I really want a new PC, so hopefully it works out. Researchers will. I'm definitely reading these. My dear Alma, the fact that you have received the letter is both a joy and a sorrow for me. I could not even talk to you because of that guy in the sunglasses. Alma, be calm and read this. I think I've told you that I moved to a pharmaceutical company's lab. They headhunted me. Last month there was an accident in the lab and a virus we were studying escaped. All my colleagues who were infected by the virus are dead. Well, to be more accurate, they've become the living dead. They still wander around. Some of them are knocking on my room door desperately right now, but there's no sign of intelligence behind their eyes. That cursed virus takes away from all humanity from the victim. Love, joy, sorrow, fear, humour, all erased. And Alma, even the memories of the days I spent with you. Yes, I'm infected. I did everything I could, but I could only delay the progress by a few days. The most frightening thing is that I forget more about you with each passing day. Soon I'm choosing a peaceful death. So I'm choosing a peaceful death, rather than becoming the living dead. Oh wait a minute, I never read it all! That doesn't happen now I'll tell you what, that doesn't happen in the original version of the game. When you press forward, you have to exit it. So like, there's little things. In the hour I will have entered my eternal sleep. I do hope you'll understand my decision. Goodbye, and forever yours, Martin Crackhorn. Yeah. These are so cool though that you get to see how it looks like that. And the researchers will has the paper in the background, the envelope in the background. These aren't things you would care about on like an average playthrough. You played RE1 so much as me, there's no many versions of the game that actually have like the envelope and the paper in the background. It just says researchers will on 9 out of 10 of the versions. But like, it's like the Japanese director's cut or something. Even like, it might be the original Biohazard version that has like, there's a couple of versions out there that do have like that in the background, but yeah. I think Director's Cut's one of them. But it's not even the Director's Cut of our version, which is actually like lacking features. But yeah, I'm surprised that the NZXT1 is supposed to be a top tier AIO cooler. Like, how's that no doing the job, you know? Like, because on my older one that I had that I sent back, it had that cooler in it. I mean, like what? Oh man, look, that's what I mean. I wish we could, it's tripping me out with how this works. It works differently in this version, this stupid box. We want more of these shotgun shells so we can take down Yon, because they are going to force us to try and kill him. We should go get the shotgun now, though, I think. And then we'll do Yawn while we're there. Yeah, I guess that's what we'll do. Take the broken shotgun. I've got one space, which is fine. Just usually I would do Yawn before all this, but I think we've got to leave him. Yeah, you know, the cooler that I bought was £250. Because it had an LCD on it, LCD screen. I was like, you know, that might be cool. But nah. It's crazy that £150 one cheaper is apparently better. That's what I mean. There's quite a lot of like false stuff in PC gaming, isn't there? Etiquette border. I'm trying to work on the stream so that it looks cooler. You know what I mean, Sean? Something that's just a bit more pleasing on the eyes, maybe. I guess it looks alright. I think it's maybe a bit too bright, though, for this game. But to be fair, this is a bright version. What have you been up to? So I could go in here and grab that. I think we'll just grab the shotgun first. Let's grab this shotgun. Still playing the cat game? Metal Gear Solid cat business? But what are you looking to do with your PC then, Bailey? Like, so what, you got €300 to spend on... What is it you want to upgrade? Because if you have to upgrade your motherboard, CPU, and RAM, I don't think that's happening. So what, are you just going to choose one thing, or... Tell you what though, this looks kind of cool. This shotgun looks like pretty cool in this version. No here, actually, it just looks standard. But if you actually look at the picture... Man, this is nerd shit that nobody gives a shit about. But like, the shotgun looks it's quite a cool portrait of the shotgun. The nerd shit. Oh my god, this room looks hella weird, doesn't it? Kind of he carries the shotgun kind of cool though. Young man, and I like had a brain fart there. Had a brain fart. You're getting a motherboard bundle, like. We're kind of doing a wee bit of a story run for this game here, Sean, you know? Look at that, having quick turn in this game. Man, you just forget about that. It's so weird. But then they, like, didn't add any other quality of life features. Absolutely blows my mind. You know, you'd think, like, they were going to add maybe some other stuff. That looks so jank, trying to shoot him in the head, no word of a lie. Yeah. Just look, it doesn't feel right. I'm just, all I can do is compare it to the OG, you know? Okay, get that. What I'm gonna do here is, I'm gonna have to grab, like, a couple of, like, herbs, because we do have to fight Yawn in this version. See what I mean? Did you... Wait a minute. That's what I mean. Look at that. Empty, empty. Christ, this box is all over the place. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight Yawn, and I forget how powerful he is here, because the game doesn't let you skip him. It's not like he's a skip. I like, you know, like, better players know how to outmaneuver Yawn in this room. And that's just how you go about it. That's how you play. But like, in this version of the game, for some fucking reason, they want you to fight him. You know, and it's just weird. Why? I don't know. So like, first time I went in here playing this version of the game, I was like, it was like the game was trolling. And I honestly forget about it, because like, it's about the only thing that's like really different. See, like, this room doesn't even look like it needs a lighter. Come on now. No point in carrying that. I'll take the shotgun shells here though. That's why I'm coming in here with a shotgun, so I'm ready for this guy. Last time we barely made it out. I got bet and everything. So like, I don't know. Maybe there's a way to skip him. I've not played this version enough to know that, but you cannot do what you do in the PS1 version. So I'm just gonna double check it. You cannot, like, so you can't, like, when he comes around the corner, you can't, like, go in between it. You have to fight him. So let me just check. Yes, this bit here doesn't work. Should we try it again, or am I going to be in deep shit if we fuck up, you know? Like, usually I'll see how he comes round the other way there, motherfucker, yeah? Wow, he's like different in this. He's so different. Oh, wow, he got me. Man. What a dick. It's like, they changed them in this version, dude. Why? Why do you think they've done that? To force you to play as Rebecca, maybe? Right, okay, so what we usually do in this version, well, any RE1, is like, I come up here, I mean, you've seen it. He comes around the corner, and he wiggles enough so that you can get round here, and just, like, run out. That's how I do it. But, like, you can't do that here. If I tried to attempt doing that, he would, you'd get stuck. You can't actually do it. So, like, they want you to fight him here. It's so weird. Even though they've halved his life, though, I think. So they've kind of, like, balanced it out. But it's almost like I'm guaranteed to get fucking bit. Because I've no really experience. I don't really, like, shoot him here, you know? Oh, well. It's always cool. We'll check Rebecca's bit in this part of the game, though.
Chris!
Am
Yeah.
I poisoned? Damn it, give me serum.
I'm sure the serum must be there. I'll be right back.
Do you really need to upgrade the now, though, Bailey? Or is there a specific reason you're trying to upgrade the now? You know? Because I don't know, like, it might not be terribly needed to know. Because, like, if the 40 series is coming out, if it's getting announced in November kind of thing, that means prices will come down a wee bit. Do you know what I mean? Oh, that doesn't work in... We're playing the classic mode, Sean. I couldn't be bothered with any of the touchscreen bullshit, you know? It's basically RE1. But it's still no RE1, because it's got, like, differences like what we just seen there, you know? And quick turn and auto aim. So... But I think that's the rebirth mode. Have you got a physical copy of this game? They are expensive now. People are charging a fair bit for them. But, like, I've never played the rebirth mode. It's just because I can't be bothered with the touchscreen stuff. But there's exclusive costumes in the rebirth mode as well. There's some weird shit as well, I forget. But just couldn't be bothered with the touchscreen stuff. Even Rebecca has the same running animation as Chris. I guess she kinda does in the OG too, but not really. Oh wait, I went the wrong way. That's what I mean, you skip the door scenes in this version, so you're like, oh my god, I'm there already.
You all right?
Yeah. What happened?
You were bitten by a poisonous snake. Are you okay?
Ah, my head is killing me.
I think you will be all right because I gave you a shot. But please be careful.
You saved my life. I owe you one.
Yeah, my CPU's about 7 years old. Like I was saying though, it's quite scary about what's happening with these new CPUs. If they run so hot that some of the latest AIO coolers cannot cool them, like what is happening, you know? It kind of like makes me wonder, man. So, like, is there any point in having, like, a 12900K? Fucking hell. Get what I mean? There's, like, less desire to have the... They were like, oh, you could go down to a 12700K, and I was like, Well, they were like, nah, it's fine with this one. It's just weird. NZXT cannot cool them. That really did trip me out, though. Can't do anything about it. That means that the old PC that they made me, that one didn't thermal throttle with that. But it means it probably still could eventually, because they said they've been seeing it more and more. It's just so strange. So, I don't know. It's like, I'm looking forward to, like, getting the new PC again, but... Man, these new parts are like... It seems like some problems come with them, you know? Have you seen the specs for Spider-Man today? The PC version of Spider-Man? If you want to run that on ultra settings, the recommended shit is a 3070. 12700K. If you want to run that at ultimate. Which obviously ultimate's overkill. But the fact that it requires a 30... Wait, it's actually a 3080, excuse me. If you want to run that best settings, you need a 3080. For Spider-Man Remastered? Like, holy shit. Did they change his voice? We'll not find out then. Because he's dead already. Yeah, I would like to pick up, oh, excuse me. Forgot what. I already own this game. Still, I was looking on eBay and, like, the prices for this version of the game are, like... Well, people are starting to charge a bit, you know? So, like, if you're gonna get one, now's the time to get one, because... They're asking for a bit, you know? Oh, wow, they actually put a red handle on it, which is quite nice, so you can tell the difference without, like, turning here. So, like, color coordinated. The other one will be green. I would assume. Oh my god, these colors are killing me, dude. Oversaturated. It looks so weird. And the combine is like, you have to press forward for combine in this game, whereas at every other RE you have to press down, you know? Because the combine screen is like on a different part of the screen. It's weird though, it's good that they managed to finally do this game, because this game was like in the making since the original Game Boy. Don't know if you've ever seen the original screenshots of the Game Boy port, but this game was in the making on Game Boy. Game Boy Color back in the day. I remember my mate was like, dude, I'm buying that on the Game Boy. I was like, why would you want it on the Game Boy when you can play it on the PS1? And he was like, just think about it. It's this huge game on this little machine. And that was literally what he thought. I guess that's the way of thinking, like. But that's what he thought. But like the port got cancelled eventually, and the magazines were like telling people, it's like, we can't do this port. It's impossible, you know, near enough. What always got me was... not so much the port itself, how would they have done the buttons? Like, the Game Boy had two fucking buttons, A and B. How are you mapping the whole Resident Evil control scheme to two buttons? Do you know what I mean? Like, I bet you it would have required some finicky shit where you press select or something and then A and B done two separate things than it done the first time, which would probably just make it a pain in the dick to play though. You know? So it's probably a good idea they scrapped it. But they never even done it on the Game Boy Advance. They got that Resident Evil, what was it? Resident Evil Gaiden was like the thing that they made instead of the Game Boy version. Oh wait, I can't pick that up. Instead of the Gaiden version, well, they made Gaiden instead of the as a compromise, didn't they? But to think they skipped the GBA era. There's no. Is there a Resident Evil game on the GBA? I don't think so, actually. Is there? Nah, it's only Game Boy Color. Then it took them till the DS to do this version, huh? It's not like a terrible play, it's actually quite enjoyable to play. It's no like, oh my god, this is the devil's work here, you know? I mean, it's... it's like, it's not terrible to play, it's still RE1. Oh wow, they put a... Was there always a first aid spray there? I don't even know, dude. It's hard to remember. It's just because they actually add a flash in this. The flash sticks out more in this version. RE2 GBA? Really? I didn't even know they were making an RE2 GBA port, but sounds cool. Just gonna grab these, I guess. There might be stuff I don't remember about this game, so maybe like we have to get a wee bit more ammo than usual, but I don't think so. I like the way Chris walks in this version rather than running. Doesn't he? He moves like a boss. He's like one-handed shotgun. But like, he always has that anyway. But like, I guess it's like... his model doesn't look terrible in this game. It's just the running animation that kind of like gets me going. Oh wow, the music's so different, eh? That guy is never usually there, man. And the music is like really low quality, I guess, eh? To the point where they've had to kind of like change it a wee bit. You can't really hear the full tune of this area. It's kind of like a throwback tune. It kind of feels more like a... yeah, it's definitely different. Compromise, though, eh? Because, like, Christ. But it's hard to believe they couldn't even, like, fit on all the original music and stuff. Not like... that is a welcome cutscene to be skipping. Man, that's what I'm talking about, though. Like, think about how cool it would be to still have, like... I mean, I guess this came out in 2006. It's quite old now. 16-year-old game. But, like... man, there's still a place for these games. Done in this style. Like, they made this well after, like... well, I guess they weren't too far in to their, to their over-the-shoulder ways, but... it was only like RE4 that was out by this time, wasn't it? 2006? I don't know, there was probably... when did RE5 come out? Dude. Pass. If I missed a key or some shit, I don't think so, dude. Come on. I'm just trying to think about how many Resident Evils were over the shoulder by this point. I think it was maybe only RE4. Nah, there's nothing in here. There's no arranged mode for this version of the game. Yeah, bummer. Oh shit, I was gonna read that. Hold up. I'm trying to read all the shit this time. 4 days have passed since the accident, and the plant at point 42 is growing amazingly fast. It has been affected by the T-virus differently than other plants have been, and shows unique shape in addition to the size. Looking at the way it behaves, it is now difficult to determine what kind of plant it was originally. There are 2 ways in which the plant 42 gathers nutrition. So this is what I'm talking about. That's what I hate about Zero, with all the fucking plant bullshit that it done in that game, and kind of just like... The first one is through its roots that reach into the basement. I actually don't count Zero as true canon, if I'm being brutally honest. Immediately after the accident, a scientist went mad and broke the water tank in the basement. Now the basement is filled with water. It is easily imaginable that some chemical elements were blended in the water, which presumably promoted the incredibly fast growth of Plant 42. Another part of Plant 42 has grown through the air ducts and is now hanging from the ceiling on the first floor. This part of the Plant 42 contains various vines and bulb-like structures, which it is used for in its second method of gathering nutrition. Upon sensing movement, Plant 42 shoots its vines around its prey and restrains it. It then begins leaching the victim's blood by using the suckers located on the back of its vines. Man, it's been ages since I've read these in RE1. It also appears to have some sort of intelligence. It has been witnessed using its vines to block doorways when it has either captured prey or is in a state of rest. Several staff members have already fallen victim to this. May 21st, 1998, Henry Saturn. What are you playing tonight, though? Are you playing any games? What are you looking to pick up, Baileys, that you want to like upgrade the PC for? Anything in particular? You know, that Callisto Protocol. Yeah, he's playing anything tonight, though. I don't know what I'm playing now. It's kind of just waiting on Xeno 3, you know? We're playing some shit here and there, though. Wow, the water looks weird. Colors are so different. At least you got to play that Stray for 3. Apparently it's taken the gaming world by storm right now, this fucking cat game, you know? Must be decent. Bloody hate this block. Knowing my luck, like, the new PC will come out, it'll come on the day. Oh wow, the frame rate just went down the fucking toilet. You see that? Look at that. It moves pretty smooth, right? Not when we go in this water. What? What the hell? I actually don't think it's a frame rate problem. It's more like an animation problem. I'm not even sure about that. Oh man. Looks like they went with the PS1. You know, if you played the Sega Saturn version, for some reason they changed this part here in the Sega Saturn to be like shelves with, you know, like cups on it and shit, you know, like, but like on the PS1 version it's just like a chest of drawers, and it looks like they went with the PS1 version. It's just weird. You only see like how the Saturn changed it. Not many people play the Saturn one. Dude, it's good that you got to play it for free. I honestly think it could be a bit of a problem for the developers though, because people were saying this a wee while ago, that games that get released for free on like Game Pass or whatever, where they're like, oh man, our game was really, really popular, but it was on Game Pass, so we didn't make much money. Do you know what I mean? So like, it seems like that's happening too to some devs, you know? What colour are the bloody sharks here? Oh wow, they went with the PS1 colour too. Makes sense. They're a wee bit more blue though. Man, this is nerd shit though. Shoot this motherfucker. There's a wee bit more blue, I guess. On the Saturn, they're really blue. I just wonder if they'll be like, dude, you know, we never got too much money for it. Let me pick up this map and see what the hell it's going to change about the map here. Alright. I don't know, does that defeat the purpose? Because we already kind of have a map by default because of the way this game is. Actually, we should pick up another herb here. Find a plant, you know. Is there a dude in here? There is not a dude in here. Alright, we might as well read the video, I guess. Oh, look at that. Look at that face on Chris there. He looks more like his RE1 remake self, doesn't he? Nice close-up. Nice close-up there. As I stated in the last report, there are some common features found in the cells of the plant infected by the Tyrant virus. We've also found another interesting fact though, through some experiments. We found an element that destroys these plant cells rapidly in the UMB number 16, one of the series of UMB chemicals. I think that just means umbrella, doesn't it? Umbrella number 16, umbrella chemicals that we used for the experiment. We named this umbrella number 16 VJO. According to our calculations, it will take less than 5 seconds to destroy plant 42 if we put the VJO directly on its roots. You need to mix some of the umbrella series chemicals in a specific order to create VJO, but the umbrella series chemicals may generate a poisonous gas which is harmful to the human body. Extreme caution should be taken when handling these chemicals. Following the types of umbrella series chemicals and their brief characteristics. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm not reading that. It just tells you how to do it, doesn't it? Hmm. It actually looks more like the Sega Saturn version of the plant. More than the PS1.
Chris!
Rebecca, no, it's no use. The roots of it are in the basement. You could... Whoa!
Chris!
Take this file with you. Use the information in it in order to make the potion and kill the root.
Funny to see him struggling. He didn't usually struggle that much. Dude, you notice all these little nerd details? Calm down.
Chris! Don't die!
Yeah, it sounds like it was a good time. They'll probably make a sequel then. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't have to touchscreen this shit. That's ridiculous game. I do, actually. Well, it makes sense, but I chose classic mode. I guess it makes sense. I fucked up. Why would they have the touchscreen stuff in it when I done original? Oh well, whatever. It just seems weird to have the... I thought they would left the touchscreen stuff to the rebirth mode, you know, but no, obviously not. It's been ages since we played this shit. I was watching some dude play Ninja Gaiden, actually. I don't know if you know about Peeve. He's a pretty top tier streamer. I'd say he's like, he's top, but he's no top tier, but he's top, you know. He's playing Ninja Gaiden, getting his ass kicked, you know how it is. But he wasn't even playing on like Master Ninja. That's what's so funny about it. When you see people like brand new to Ninja Gaiden, you know, like they just dying on normal mode and that, because it's still pretty tough. You know? Pretty sure you have to beat it on like hard in order to unlock. Do you don't have to beat it on hard to even unlock Master Ninja? The game kind of works like that, you know? From what I remember, dude. But it's pretty funny. It's like, what the fuck? Just seeing people like stressing out about it. Coming from Elden Ring and all that, you know? Thinking they're the hardest games ever. I was watching someone play Sekiro earlier as well for a wee bit. Man, I miss Sekiro. No, it wasn't the Master Collection, no. He was playing the... Man, I think he was playing Black. Don't quote me on it, I guess, but I don't... Actually, do not know when I think about it. I think, like, he would probably go out of his way to play the Black version. Maybe he was playing Sigma. I don't know. Yeah, I was watching someone play Sekiro. I kind of missed Sekiro, dude. That game was like... Did you play Sekiro? Sekiro is quite fun. Especially when you've like not played it in quite a while. You forget what it's like. It's like, man, you know... Distortion, no, he's like top tier streamer. Wow, look at that. It's flashing on the map where we need to go. Yeah. It's a shame they didn't add the arrange mode to this version. Just for some more replayability. It's literally just the OG game. And rebirth mode, I guess, but it's still like same shit. You can skip that. Whoops, I got slapped. Ten shots, yo. Was it 10? It was either 10 or 9. I think it was 10.
Oh, I can't believe it. Are you okay?
Oops, I opened a tab on Google.
So much for him. We got to the root of the problem.
The emulator
Saved
crapped
again.
itself.
I just...
Really, thank you.
You'd do the same for me, wouldn't you?
I guarantee it.
Well, Chris, this is Richard's radio. We received communication from Brad at the courtyard a little while ago, but he is still flying around in the sky. He obviously couldn't hear our voices. Maybe his radio is broken.
I see. Understood. I'll keep it. We should somehow let Brad know we're here.
At the pharmaceutical room I found a little while ago, I think I will be able to make something. Anyway, Chris, I'm glad you're safe.
Dude, the sound is all over the place, huh? It's pretty overpowering the voices, I mean. Dude, you just notice all these little things.
Wesker!
Wesker.
Chris, you're alive.
Oh, Wesker looks pretty cool.
My words exactly. Where's Jill? Aren't you with Jill?
I'm sorry. We were attacked by a strange monster. I lost track of her while we were scouting around. I hope she's okay.
I see. Well, it's not your fault.
Yeah, that's his
This place
fault,
is
though.
Crazy. If we stay here, all of us will end up dead. What should we do, Wesker?
We have to
Look at the
quickly
size of that fucking
whether we
bee.
escape or stay and look for Jill. We don't have many bullets left.
You seeing
We
this?
have to protect ourselves. We're still in trouble.
Dude.
Chris, there are a lot of locked rooms in that house. Check them out one more time. There must be a place to hide safely. I'll look around the house a little more.
Okay.
Let's get going.
Dude, look at the size of that fucking wasp. Dude, was that a wasp or a bee? Wasp, that is actually huge. What the fuck? It's like tripled in size, this bitch. Yeah. Yeah. I cannot believe the size of it. Man, they changed it. Why is it so big? I don't know, it's amusing. I guess we'll keep these herbs actually. Just because we're going up against the hunters, they might have changed some of the hitbox bullshit, you know, and I'm feeling a bit apprehensive. Highest difficulty you can get is very hard. Man, I don't know, I cannot remember. I would need to see what he was playing, but it's just... I assumed he was playing Ninja Gaiden Black, but there's a really good chance he probably wasn't when you think about it. Why would he know? You just never really think about, oh aye, the Master Ninja collection, you know, the Master Collection's out as well. You just don't think about that. But 9 out of 10 people are probably playing that version when you think about it, eh? You know? Why would they not be? Oh wow, they didn't even growl before they... See that? Wow, that's like... This version's so interesting. There's a lot of cut corners here and there. Like, whenever they shoot a dog, it gets back up, it growls before it hits you again. It's actually a cue to know when to shoot. But it's actually not even here, they did growl. I'm not nitpicking, I'm just pointing out differences. You know? That might be what it is, because he's playing hard mode. Maybe he is playing OG. Wow, this is such a green garden. Where's the growl? Did that get all 3 of them? Oh. Wow, dude. Oh, it's because they didn't fucking growl! I thought they were dead! Some cheap shit going on here. I was certain they were dead, because I was like, oh, did I hear them? This game can catch you, like... It can catch you... You know... You can't really use the same rule set that you use when you play the normal game. I genuinely thought they were dead there. We were just talking about the growl, but you just forgot about it in that instance, you know? So, how's this guy? Oh, he looks faster to me. Wow, he is fast. At least see how quick he got up? Motherfucker. He got up quick, though. It still seemed like we could hit him quicker, though, but... Wait, what's in there? Oh yeah, take that. It's just interesting, eh? He got up right away. It's like our recovery was... We were still recovering by the time he got up. That's what it felt like, you know? But maybe they can't act as quick. Don't know. But they hella get up quick. Look at that, he's insta up. But you can still shoot him. It gives the impression that he's quicker, but he just gets up quicker. The animation's faster, but he still gets fucked. It's only 3 shots though, which is a wee bit... It's consistent. 3 shots in this game. Can usually vary. Which is cool. I'll put that there. If I got a double green. No, I guess we'll take that. Man, I kind of like it when the games don't let me skip the animations. Wow, look at how they move. They move really differently in this game. Slower, it kind of looks like. Bigger leaps. The animations are so different. Because every strat you'd be using for the old game, it's not like it 100% works here. Yeah, I feel like even though you have to fight like Yawn more, he's a wee bit more nerfed. He's like, doesn't require as many bullets. Let me check something here. Does pause and take you out of that instantly? Yeah, it does. They've still got the pause glitch in this game. You know, the recovery? Like when he puts his weapon down. Pause it, he just insta got like, it's down. There's still so much stuff that's like here that you think they would have fixed, especially when they'd be adding like 360s, you know, quick turning. Nonetheless, I wonder if you can use a herb at full health in this game. Shall we go around here and get the shotgun shells too? We're in profit. It only costs 2 for 7. Or whatever if you don't skip it. Man, this hearing the music here, it's well out there. Guessing Big Jeffrey's no super zombie in this game. Check it out. Oh, you can't skip that. Interesting. Well, it makes sense though. It's not a door scene. Just gonna get rid of these herbs, I think. Might as well get rid. Yeah, we don't need to go in here on the normal one, do we? I need to just double check. Maybe they changed something. No, I'm gonna say no though. What is that again? Oh, right. It just looked different. Yeah, this is a pointless room still. Fair enough. Scrapbook. 12 pages of horse shit to read. Oh, I didn't even know they had that. Sean, it's been so long since I've played, mate. You know, we need to play some more of that again. I feel like going in on Master Ninja difficulty would be tough going, no? Raccoon Times, May 27th, 1998. Animal attack. Woman mutilated. May 20th, around 10 p.m, a 20-year-old young woman's body was found by a passerby on the left bank of Marble River in the Cider district of Raccoon City. Raccoon police assume it to be a grizzly or other animal's doing due to teeth marks along the woman's arms and severed left foot, which suggests considerable power. Police speculate that the woman was hiking in the Arklay Mountains when the attack occurred. Police have no leads on the identity of the woman at this time. Raccoon Weekly, June 16th. Monsters in the Arklay Mountains? Some people claim they've seen monsters in the Arklay Mountains. These monsters are allegedly about the same size as large dogs, usually run in packs as wolves do. It may sound like a group of wild dogs, but these monsters are supposedly very fierce and very resistant to attacks. It is said that they won't bother people unless they are provoked, so it may be advisable to remain out of the Arklay Mountains for the time being until this issue has been cleared up. Which is a cool way of telling you that if you literally just like walk by dogs, they don't attack you. Do you know what I mean? Unless you get too close. You know? I don't think you see a lot of people that play Resi well on their first try that can find that out. I guess it is something you dare really notice when you play. Right, I'm right in thinking that. It's the same with Lickers in Resi 2. They're literally blind. But, you know, dogs not blind, but... You'll only start some shit if you do. But for all the thrill seekers out there, this may be your chance for some adventure. Raccoon Times, July 9th. Mystery in the Arklay Mountains. Mountain road blocked. Due to successive disasters in the Arklay Mountains, the city authorities have decided to block the road leading to the foothills. At the same time, Raccoon Police intend to begin the search for lost people with the help of STAR's team members. They expect great difficulty because of the vast size of the Arklay Mountains and the primeval... What's that say? Primeval forest that covers most of the area? Also, people are still reporting sightings of grotesque monsters in the mountains. It kind of makes you sad when you think about Resident Evil 0. A bit of a wasted opportunity, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm definitely no make it like hidden and I don't like Resident Evil 0. I really hate how they went about that game. I don't think it's the worst Resident Evil game ever, but in terms of like the old series, like all before 4, like where I'm 4, I consider it the worst game that they made. And I don't know, I think it's maybe because it was ambitious. There's that to blame too. You know, before they did do some other... Well, the thing is, like, over-the-shoulder RE was already happening by that point, though. It's just interesting. I'd like to know what the fuck they were thinking with Zero. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not necessarily the bad mechanics too. It's also the pointless story. When they could have made something really cool out of it. When you read little snippets like this. I don't know. They could have made something cool out of it, but when I think about the stupid fucking bosses that are in that game with the scorpions, a fucking scorpion, a giant bat, it honestly just takes the piss. I mean, we can just say, I've always said it, like, fair enough. We have like a giant snake in this game. But like, over the course of the years, they went out of their way to make it feel like the giant snake belonged in the mansion. You know? But like, a fucking giant scorpion? What the fuck? Nah, I think their bosses were actually garbage tier in Zero. And not even that, like the story's so trash with the fucking leeches. Oh my god. The leeches? That magically turned some dude into his younger self through the power of leeches? Even RE's story's out there, but that kind of like belongs in the modern day RE storytelling if you ask me. Leeches and shit that magically make people younger, that honestly belongs in RE9. The way this series is going now, but you know, if that story, if RE0's story was in RE9, I wouldn't bat an eyelid because of how they've like, you know, changed the story up to be now we're fighting lichens and vampires. where something stupid like RE0 would make sense. But like RE's story was always out there. It's about zombies, but dude, they went from like subtle, I don't even know what words I'm looking for here. They never even built up to any like stupidness. Do you know what I mean? Because the games were fairly consistent with how they were made with RE1, 2, 3, and Monsters has evolved over time to just go to 0 and be like, whoa, no, it all started with this bullshit. Which is like, man, you know. I don't know. I know some people like 0. I'm definitely not one of them. It's like, I can't even bring myself to finish the game when we replay it these days. You will not. And that is like an old school one that I won't like defend. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you say it's trash, I believe you, because I think so too. So there's just so many things that could have been done to make that game actually better. But the reason it is bad is because they were trying to change it up. So I mean, we can't fault them. That's usually how I do it. I'm like, you know, people, at least they were trying new stuff. You know, trying stuff for people who were first. Because at the end of the day, they were trying to bring in a new fan base. You know, where RE4 brought in a new fan base, and RE0 was the game that came before 4. So when you watch people play Resident Evil for the first time ever in this day and age, they're always like old school ones. They're like, oh dude, I just want to drop that on the floor. Why can I not just drop it on the floor and pick that up? Now I need to go all the way back to the save room just to drop this off and pick that up. It's like, that's just, you know, mainstream people these days that think like that though. Which is fine, it's also valid, but in order to appeal to that, RE0 kind of fucked its entire like playstyle over. You know what I mean? Because that's exactly the playstyle it was trying to appeal. You know what I mean? And nobody really gives a shit about 0. Basically. It'll always remain an interesting game though. And a shit one too though. But you know. Bloody shame. 6 out of 10 at best. And that's like putting I gave it a 6 out of 10. And I guess I stand by it. You know. I would, if I was like recommending new people to Resident Evil, old ones, I wouldn't even tell them to get 0. You know, I would like, just get remake, you know. If they've never bought one or if they've no played remake, you know. I guess. But I just don't think many people like. There's just no room for 0 anymore. It really does actually, as well as I always thought, it kind of hurt the story of Resident Evil 1, the mystery surrounding the mansion and the virus. It gets torn apart when you play RE1 0. You know, fucking plants. Jeez. I mean, there's plants in RE2, but no like to the extent of. Oh my god! Don't even get me going on that last boss, man. That is like one of the most frustrating boss fights in the whole series, I think. As the last boss of RE0. On hard mode. What do you think about 0 in that, boys? I mean, I do hate on people that like stuff I didn't like, do you know what I mean? Absolutely not. It's not how gaming is, but like, it's definitely out there, you know? Oh shit. Yeah, it's definitely out there. 0, you know? Oh wow, he was quicker. The actual taunt animation is reduced in this version. I guess that makes sense. What's interesting is they look slower. Yeah, the hunter looks slower in this version. Like, I was literally just normally running, he couldn't catch us. Weird. But like I've said though, I think like I'm saying about 0. 0's only really, really bad on hard mode because the mechanics of the game are even more frustrating on hard. It's just a bad hard mode. But like it does like warn you beforehand that it's a bad hard mode. So the game is much like more reasonable to play even on normal, you know. So I would never recommend even playing that game on hard unless you're just like, you know, somebody who likes playing hard modes, but then you will dislike the game because of it, you know. So if you're going to get any enjoyment out of Zero, you have to know play it on hard. But normal mode's for bitches, right? Well, that's how it goes. But nah, it's no a good one on hard mode at all. So frustrating, bro. It's so much worse, bro. Nah, if I play Zero again, we were playing it a wee while ago, but I did play hard mode. Wow, they changed the hunter's location. Usually his location is changed in the arrange mode. He's on the other side. On original game, he's right there in front of the door. This is supposed to be original game, but they've changed his placement. Weird. Nah, but I tell you, I was playing Zero. Oh man, was it like a week ago? I was like, I'll turn it on. You know, turned it on. Instantly regretted it. I just don't like it. But like, I should have just played on normal, to be fair. Or even Wesker's mode would be fun. Do you know what I mean? Like, if we're going to try and make shit game good, we have to alter the way it's played, you know? It's just, it's how it goes, man. Alright, orders. Top secret. July 22nd. To the head of security. X day is approaching. Complete the following orders within the week. Lure the members of STARS into the lab and have them fight with the BOW in order to obtain data of actual battles. Collect 2 embryos per BOW type, making sure to include all species except for the Tyrant. Destroy the Arkley lab, including all researchers and lab animals, in a manner which will seem accidental. UC. Umbrella Corps. It's interesting how they changed the menu in the game. It's really different looking. I don't mind it though. I don't mind it. It's definitely different. I see how the hunter's there. He's not usually there. He's usually at the left of this area. Yeah, but now he's like in the middle. He's just walking over here, chilling. Yeah, they put him a wee bit further down this time. That's like brand new placement. Yeah, I wish they would have like stacked ammo. If they're gonna add like the quick turn, they should have like added being able to stack ammo. Nobody would have hated that. There must be some shit embedded in the code though, as to why that's no allowed. That's all I can think of. Usually when old games get ports, there's always some shit embedded in the code that's just like hard to fix. It's the excuse that they give for games that are like 30 FPS that can't be like made 60. Do you know what I mean? If you get like a 30 FPS port on modern day PCs and consoles, everyone's like, why is it no 60 FPS? Well, because it would require a shitload of work. Because like I think it's something to do with the coding or something. So like there could be some weird ass bug in the way it was coded where they can't stack ammo or something. Because you think it would be an easy fix, but obviously they put a lot of effort into this port, and it makes you wonder like, no, I'm not gonna fuck with that, no fuck with that. But because they also changed how the box works. Just like the box is different in this game in terms of like putting stuff in, taking stuff out. So like they did fuck with the box. Just a bit. Oh wait, I need to crank, don't I? Need the battery. Crankage. Damn, did I come here without a herb? Yeah. Alright. Magnum looks huge in this version. I think they've changed that a bit to like kind of like coincide with remaking that, you know? Maybe? Yeah. Doesn't really look like this in the OG. It's a bit more smaller, you know? Oh, that sucked. I just... Ooh. Yeah, man, the taunts are so weird. Like, they're almost instant. Just trying to remember what we should do here, dude. We'll take... Wait, we'll put this back in, excuse me. Take the Magnum. Do I usually take the Magnum here? Maybe. I don't know, actually. It's throwing me off because it's like a different version of the game. You know? Oh, Martha, how's it going? Yo. So I was just talking to myself. What have you been up to? What? How'd that happen? Well, maybe it's like faulty Martha, you know? Maybe. Is it like a one that's really like spend a lot of shit on it or expensive? I was looking for the correct word, I didn't. Is it expensive? So I would be bummed, yeah. Ah, right. But you still got warranty, so... And that's weird, it failed when you were doing the Microsoft update, huh? Is that because it was out of battery or something? You know? Like, if it turned off while it was in the middle of, like, updating... Usually it could maybe go wrong, I don't know. So... No real fault of anyone's, but I don't know. Should be able to get that replaced. Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck am I doing? Oh my god, are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. I am like... I don't know why I was too busy talking to you. Sorry. Oh my god, I forgot what I was doing there. I'm gonna have to go and get a bloody blue herb. Oh, there's one actually. Yeah. I've never had a laptop, actually, since, oh man, like the early 2000s, like we had a laptop in the house. Tell you a story right now, right? Tell you a story. As a youngster, like, used to go on, like, dodgy websites, but, like, man, my mum found out one day. She called me out on it. I remember always being upset about that. She actually called me out and said, I know what you were on the laptop. And I was like, oh. I just left it at that. And I knew she knew what I was watching. So, but I was like so young, and it was like the only internet we had in the house at the time. I used to thought, I was like, I deleted my steps, but clearly no, I didn't know laptops enough back then. Yeah, I went on... I can't believe she called me out on it though. That's just not what a mum should do to a son who's like fucking 15. Do you know what I mean? I just remember feeling like, why would she call me out on that? You know, she actually just went, I know what you've been on. And I was like, fucking hell. You know what I mean? That kind of annoyed me, I remember. Signed into the account, yeah. Really? Well, I mean, if they like... I don't think it matters. You should be able to sign in... I don't know though, Martha. I think it sucks that like Windows 11 and that makes you have a certain... Like you have to be logged into your account with Windows 11 and that. So like you have to have it all set up with Hotmail and everything. With like your own PIN number. Whereas Windows 10 didn't make you do all that, you know? Oh yeah, you're gonna have to get it fixed and send it to them though. Unfortunate. Yeah, I think it's stupid that they done that.
Enrico!
I really don't like Windows 11.
Any closer, Chris.
You have to sign in with your account and that.
Double crosser.
It's really lame.
Don't!
Hell.
Because you don't have to do it on Windows 10.
Umbrella.
There's ways around it on Windows
Who
10.
is it? Is someone there?
But on 11 they're making you do it, which really sucks. So
Double crosser?
it's annoying because
What
when
do you
you
mean
get
by
up,
that?
turn your PC on or something, you leave it to like turn on. But like now you need to type in your password so it doesn't even make it to the fucking boot screen. Shit annoys me. I wonder how many hunters we'll get here in this version. Should be 2 if it was going by the OG. Yeah, there's 2. So are you just trying to work on that tonight then, or I don't know if there's anything you could really do. You're probably just better sending it in, no way. You don't want to waste your whole night pissing about like. Oh my god, I can't believe that. The hunters don't do as much damage as they do in the OG. Probably because this is based off the Japanese version, I'll tell you that right now. It's based off the Japanese version of the game. Can we skip that? Ah, it's awesome actually. I watched the last trailer for Xenoblade 3 today. The last trailer. Apparently it's the last trailer. It's like 8 minutes long, just giving you an overview of the game and that, you know. Nah, it sounds like it's probably going to have to go back, Martha, you know, because if you can't reset it... Yeah. Sounds like there's no point in pissing about with them, dude. Just like send them it back and get a new one. It's like, come on now. You got the warranty. You know what I mean? Wow, faster. Jesus, he's not even auto-aiming. Unbelievable. Wow, look at that. That looked absolutely jank. Look at that, Hunter. Yeah, that sucks. So I wouldn't piss about with it though anymore. Just like be like, no, I'm not accepting it. You know, take that shit back. That's kind of how I was like with the last PC I got. I was like, dude, I'm not accepting this trash. You know. I don't know, like, I don't know how it would reboot from the USB drive if it's, like, corrupted or something, no? But, you know? Wait, I got 47 shotgun shells? Who's trolling? Yeah, it sounds like a shitty day though, you know. Nothing worse than being on the phone all day to a bunch of fucking people that don't know what they're talking about either, you know? It's just, you dare get anywhere, you know? You know what I mean? Try rebooting the PC. It's like, yo, dude, come on. Wow, that like moved before we even... Wow, I got stuck on the side! I got stuck on the side there for a second. That never happens. It's weird new animation. Well, bugger, I've actually not gonna have enough space here, unfortunately. Bummer. I misinterpreted how much we had here. It's my bad. Actually, I shouldn't have brought the weapon. I think that's what I usually do. This version's spinning me out. I think I'm gonna have to like... Yeah, I can't drop any of them. Playing any games later though, or is that you done for tonight? How was golf? I've got a new PC coming within the week, so I'm hoping mine's isn't going to get... Oh my god, I need to do it again. That's fucking bullshit. Got a new PC coming within the week too, so I don't know. Hope maybe there'll be problems here too. You know, like I was saying to Bailey's earlier. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's no interesting. It's no interesting. Yeah. I don't know. They did. What happened today was I got a message about it. They were like, sorry it's taking so long. The cooler is thermal throttling the CPU, so it's not getting enough cooling. So that means the CPU is reaching 100 degrees. I was like, what the fuck? So like the cooler is not even powerful enough to cool it, and it's like the most expensive cooler they've got. But apparently there's better coolers that cost 150 less, which blows my mind, but it makes sense. PC market is kind of like surrounded in horse shit. In terms of like, so I saved more money today, I guess. I guess there's that. There's the light at the end of the tunnel. But the thing is, I got a fancy cooler that was going to have like a screen. You could put a screensaver on it. It was, I don't know. It looked cool. It had an LCD screen on the cooler, so you could literally like put a GIF of anything in it. I don't know. It just sounded cool. So, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But like, you know, these new CPUs run so hot, dude. The new CPUs are just so hot that I don't even know what they're going to do for the next ones. They just run too hot, you know, that it makes you wonder, like, do I really maybe need one that powerful that runs that hot, you know? Yeah, well, it'd be like against... They're not really allowed to do that, you know, no in their business, because they advertise like the PCs to be perfect. They have like 3-year warranties, 5-year warranties or something, excuse me. Or no, wait, it's actually 3 years on the full... I don't know, actually, it's 3 or 5. So basically they have to test them 100%. They can't send it out faulty, do you know what I mean? Like, even if it is faulty, it costs them more in the long run, because you just send it back to them to keep fixing it and keep fixing it and keep fixing it. Do you know what I mean? So it's really... They didn't want to make, like, they didn't want to really do that. They didn't really want to screw people over. I could see, like, a place like, so like your average Walmart that makes a pre-built PC, kind of like screw people over. I could see that happening, but at the end of the day, they'd still have to, like, take it back, but you know, yeah, because like it just wasn't working, because if as soon as you play a game it would reach 100 degrees, so they can't really get away with masking it, you know what I mean? So but I mean, what happens with PCs over time and that though is like, you know, I remember like my PC I just had, well, it's 7 years old now, excuse me. But like when I first got it in 2015, it was fine. It actually fried 2 years in when I had it, I remember. It just fried. One day I was sitting there playing Neo on the PS4, streaming, and it just like the whole system crashed, and I was like, what the fuck was that? And I was like, it fried. The PC was fried. No reason. It just fried. There was zero reason for it. I remember like asking the boy, I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean it just fried? Yeah, it happens. Oh well. 2 years in. So like the CPU got fried, the graphics card was fried, the PSU was fried, and it was like, I don't know. So what happened was they actually upgraded my CPU. I got like a free couple of upgrades out of it, you know, because those parts were like no in circulation anymore, you know, so. But yeah, it's like PCs can have problems years in, you know, it's just how it goes, but as long as you have your warranty that covers it, you know. But if you've got something wrong with it right away, you know, yeah. Don't need to be standing for that shit. Just makes me wonder though with these new PCs, they're going to have new graphics cards in November as well, the 40 series. Like, dude, how much are they going to want for them? You watched the latest Xenoblade trailer though? It's no bad, it's no spoilers or anything. Wow, they even kept the they kept the hands in. Cool. Oh wow, I need to do the... I need to touch screen this shit. Are you serious? It makes sense, but like... Alright, whatever. Yeah, it's no far now, man. We've waited so long for Xenoblade 3. It's actually going to be insane. Crazy that it's finally coming. Dude, it's hard to believe that Xenoblade 2 is a 5-year-old game. That's how I look at it. There's some haters out there though, Martha. I was on the Twitter, eh? And I was on Twitter, like, and Nintendo was like, "Is everyone excited? It's a week away, you know." And then there was just people like in the Twitter replying with "trash game, trash game," and I was like, "What's happening here?" Honestly, there's some salty people out there. Like what? You know, I don't know what that's about, though. You know, they've got to be children, right? Surely no adult is saying that. Do you know what I mean? But I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, most of Nintendo's fan base is in the 30s. Imagine if that was like some 40-year-old dude. Trash game. But it's like, it's not like people go around saying that, and I've never... Anyway. It's like, what does that, what do people get out of that? They've got to be kids. I mean, it's like no mature adult would be going around just talking trash. I mean, I never say never though. It's like, what do they want? Like, what do they want out of, what do they want? It's like, there must be something that's like, maybe it stopped one of their games coming out or some shit. Do you know what I mean? Oh, wow, they've worked on this game, so it's stopping my game coming out. I mean, who knows? Facts. To the General Manager, Sanitation Division from Special Committee on Disasters, Raccoon Special Research Department. This memorandum... Am I pronouncing that right? Memorandum? Is strictly confidential and must be destroyed as soon as it is understood. Regarding the tyrant virus outbreak, which occurred recently, the committee conducted a field survey According to the survey results, estimates on the amount of damage caused by the accident are considerably greater than reported earlier. First, although it is very difficult to obtain accurate data in terms of actual numbers, it is thought that more than half the researchers died after exposure to the T-virus. The body count will most likely increase since nearly all of the survivors show symptoms associated with the T-virus. See, like, all this virus talk when you play a Resident Evil now, it does hit me differently than it used to. I never used to give two shits, but I know more about viruses now than I ever have in my entire life. You know what I mean? Second, our security system is still in operation. However, our special security guard squad has been nearly wiped out. Because of that, research information considered by our company to be top secret has been leaked to outsiders. Countermeasures should be taken as soon as possible. Lastly, many of the subjects from the experiment have escaped and are out of control. We believe that some researchers were killed by these subjects and their bodies were mutilated. By curious coincidence, these events are proof of the success of our research. However, there is also very high risk that this news may be leaked to the press if we don't act immediately. The condition is very serious. Our operation to cover up the situation is difficult to attain. However, we hope the problem will be solved quickly. We are especially concerned with the state police and STARS are intervening too quickly. We need to act on this situation as well. And it just goes to show that, like, when it comes to a virus, like, there's no containing it. You know what I mean? Like, even Umbrella failed with the T-virus. There was, like, no stopping it. And, like, when they were trying to, like, cover COVID up and that, you know, like, there's just nothing you could do would ever stop it, you know, but... Especially some... Well, at least their ones could have been stopped, because, like, the T-virus isn't airbound. Do you know what I mean? Like, by the end of the day, it's spread through the sewer system by rats, you know? So it would have been a lot easier virus to if coronavirus wasn't in the fucking air. You know what I mean? I swear by myself, declares the Lord, that because you have done this and have not withheld your son, your only son. Genesis. But yeah, I mean, if COVID was in the air bound, it would have been a lot easier to contain, like, fucking right, dude. Oh, I need to go get the other ammo discs. Excuse me. Damn, he was like in the way. What are you playing tonight then? You playing anything decent, or you just gonna read or something? I might play Shenmue for like an hour or two after this, actually. I feel like staying up a wee bit later. You know? Done with 3 houses. Oh, look at this guy. I was starting that 3 houses playthrough, but Martha, I've not got the energy. Nah, you know. And I can't do it. I'm so 3 housed out. I'm actually Fire Emblemed out. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yo. It's like, yo. I've got no desire. You know what I mean? I was like, dude, you know, the time has actually came where I don't even want to play one. it's happened. It's the first time. You know what I mean? Usually I'll play an R1 or something, you know, but nah. That it feels like that couple of years of me spamming the FE games is kind of over, you know. I kind of played all the ones I want to play. And I don't really care about playing them again and again, you know. I didn't want to play them, but it's not like I didn't want to play them, but I mean, I fucked that up. Wait just a minute, excuse me. I'm trying to remember how the hell. I cannot multitask in Resident Evil. No. Plus, this is the director's cut camera angle. A wee bit different. Talking earlier about the DLC getting removed from the eShop on the 3DS. Is it? Yeah, the 3DS eShop. So you like, if you're going to buy the DLC for Fates and Awakening, you kind of like need to do it now because they're all going to get removed. So people were talking about that, you know. And it's like, I know that there's a really good chance that they will only do like HD versions of Fates or Awakening or anything, but it just seems like such a waste for Nintendo to literally be like, you cannot buy this anymore. Do you know what like, that's it. And the 3DS isn't even an old thing. So it just, I don't know, man. I've never really felt like, oh, they're gonna, like the reason they didn't HD the Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. Oh wait, I forgot to grab the fucking shit. Is because they didn't really sell that much anyway. But like, Awakening and Fates did. It's not really comparable. So I was kind of like, if any of them are ever going to get HD'd, it'll be them. Rather than... You know what I mean? My god, why did they screw this box up? And I mean, they really screwed it up. It does the opposite of what it done in the old game. But nah, like more than likely it's no happening. But like, if any are gonna happen, it'll be them too. That's basically what I was trying to get across, you know. Like, really good chance they're no, but I'm smelling something. I just feel like, oh, we can't give you money now, Nintendo? Is that a fact? For someone that's like, no, even that old? Spider sense is tingling there. I don't know. Plus, they like, this new one's like so delayed. It should have happened by now, you know? Something's going on. I will surely bless you and make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky, and as the sand on the seashore. Your descendants will take possession of the cities of their enemies. Genesis 22:17. Cool. Maybe some Silent Hill we'll play after this game. Some Silent Hill 3. Wait, I was going to play 4. Too many choices. Oh, nice, they calmed down the noise in here. And through your offspring, all nations on earth will be blessed because you have obeyed me. Genesis 22:18. It's been a while since I've read them. These guys seem a bit more jank. Just double checking. I get confused here between the arranged version. Oh man. What? Oh wow, orange caution just like that? Hmm. Whoops. 30 rounds. Is that all we've got? Oh yeah, that seems about right.
Chris!
Rebecca, you're safe.
I saw you in the garden. I've caught up with you at last.
Well,
I'll bet you're sick of the sight of this game, Martha.
don't go out alone.
I'll be playing like
Yes, sir.
every version of this game. Oh man.
Chris, as my subordinate, you have wonderful talent.
I would never work for a company like Umbrella. And Wesker, you were formerly with Umbrella.
What do you mean?
Since when have you been an Umbrella agent? And a traitor to the stars?
Now you're wrong. I was formerly with Umbrella, yes.
Wow, this tune's really
Now I'm
different.
prepared to face anything. Even getting rid of you vigilante stars.
Now, the worst possible situation has occurred. The failure
Yeah.
of the experiment created a virus, a biological weapon, polluting the entire lab.
No, the worst happened with the tyrant virus. I lost some of my stars' team members because of it.
You killed them with your own hands. Did you kill Enrico?
Really?
Yeah, like this.
Rebecca!
Don't move. If you do, I'll kill you.
One of the more rare, well, it's not rare, but expensive, you know,
Walk.
on the Bay of Ease. It's a weird version. It's like I say, Resident Evil 1's got so many versions. So many different versions, and they're all different here and there. And like, they never even done Resident Evil 2 or 3 or anything. Just blows my mind that in 2006 they were like, hey, I know what to do. We'll make another version of Resident Evil 1. There's so many fucking versions of Resident Evil 1, and none of them are the best version.
That's right. This
Every
is the
version
ultimate
is
life
missing
form.
something.
Tyrant.
There's no version that has everything. Doesn't exist. It just even the PS1 version, that's definitely the best one.
You say this failure.
It's like no got the arranged mode on the default game, or and even then the director's cut doesn't even have the OG game. It's so many things with this game where there's no an ultimate version of RE1, and it's no remake for people who say that. It's definitely not. Resident Evil 1 is its own thing. But like this game just has like so many versions. But when it comes to RE2 and 3 and that, it's like they thought ahead with the game, you know, and there's no as many. You know.
Go to hell. Jill will join you too. What? Don't come this way! No!
Oh wow, you see that? There's like some weird graphic that happened there. Some weird Marvel versus Capcom like slash. Remember what Tyrant is in Marvel versus Capcom 2. What happened? Oh no. I tabbed out. Holy shit. I tabbed out and we almost got fucked up because of it. Whew. Wow, he's slow. Look at that. Nerf to Tyrant. Why he's down in 3 shit? What? Dude, they just nerfed his ass even more in this game. Holy shit. 3 shots though. Come on now. It's usually 6. 3 shots. Man, 3 shots is what the... Is it 3 shots in Biohazard? I'd have to check. It's, alright. 3 shots, not even 2 tyrants here.
Wow.
Ha! It seems like this bulletproof jacket is pretty strong.
Yeah, it is Japanese difficulty. But I forgot. Is it 3 shots for the tyrant and Biohazard?
The ultimate failure.
Makes sense.
Hurry up. I want to get out of here.
Man, the Japanese versions are so easier. Now, I'll tell you this right now. As well, you know Onimusha is also easier in Japan? Onimusha, like even like we're playing like Onimusha 3 Devilish Critical. Technically, we're playing a harder version than the Japanese people. They have like, oh, excuse me, I just fucking skipped that, yo. But and the Japanese version of Onimusha 3 and that, there's actually like even on Devilish Critical, and some of the areas where there's like certain combinations of enemies, the Japanese, I was watching the guy who's got like the best score in the world for it and that. It's a so impressive run, don't get me wrong. I just noticed that there was some areas where the monsters weren't the same variants that we have in our version. It doesn't matter about having an extra save file here and there, but yeah, some of the variants of monsters in Onimusha 3 Japanese version, even on its hardest modes, have easier enemies, which are easier to crit because of the fact that they're easier variants. Don't know why Capcom done that. Don't know why Capcom done that to the Japanese people. Their major excuse was always, oh, the Japanese like to get things over and done with, and whereas the Western audience is more hardcore. That's Capcom have said that numerous times. Do you know what I mean? Numerous times. Back in the day with Resident Evils. Wow, these guys are a bit quicker. Yeah. Said it numerous times. I don't think they don't do that anymore though, but because Japanese are more hardcore than anyone. But
Jill, are you there?
you know,
Chris?
Jill, you're all right.
Yes. Wesker is here. He's...
do you still have a DS at
I
all?
know. Anyway, let's get out of here.
Still got a DS, peeps? I've still got mine, but mine's is the DS. Oh Christ, what is it again? DS. It's not the original DS one, it's like the light one. Smaller. A bit smaller, you know? Which is quite good, because it still has the ability to play GBA games. Because the 3DS can't play GBA games, so I guess the DS is more of a GBA for me rather than a DS, because the 3DS plays DS games. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, you've got the spit. Wait a minute, you got the. Oh, is it a Fates edition? Ah, I thought it was like just gave you the special edition game, Martha. Yo, Karoy, what's up? You know, I don't know much about the gacha stuff. Talking about games like what that Genshin Impact and stuff. I don't know much about them. Are Japanese like rich now? Eh? I've not got any money to be spending on gacha games, tell you that, yo. Like I said, the most money I've ever spent was on Hearthstone. Regretted it. You know? Remember in World of Warcraft, you could pay for characters to like reach level cap? I've done that once. Funny how it's all Blizzard bullshit, eh?
There is 3 minutes until explosion. I made it! I set off the triggering system to the bomb!
So you have an actual 3DS that's got Fate stuff. Aye.
Look at the monsters!
Fate's 3DS, let me check it.
Chris, get in contact with Brad right away.
Okay.
Oh, is it a white one? Yeah, I just downloaded a game on the Steam that's not available in our country. But you can still get it. It's like Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball on Steam. I was like, oh shit, why can we not get it? Anyway, apparently that's like a gacha game that's only in Japan. That's why it wasn't available here. I don't know, I was curious, you know, because I used to buy Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. It's pretty sad to think it just became a gacha game. I mean, the first Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball was a good game on the OG Xbox. Sean will agree, but like, oh man, they did turn it into a gacha. Like now you buy like bikinis and that for the women, which is like, what? How'd that happen? Can't believe that series went from like a good, pretty good like experimental game to this absolute trash fucking... Wow, he's slow. Oh my god, the frame rate? Excuse me. And he slowed this guy down in this version, look at that. Different remains. Yeah, it sucks if you have to buy gear, you know? Yeah, dude. Yep. Yo, Martha, those Alice in Wonderland games are really fucking good. You know what I mean? They're not scary. I played Alice in Wonderland. Wait, American McGee, Alice when it first came out on, well, no, when it first came out in 2020, before you showed up here. Actually, it was my first time playing it. I never got round to Madness Returns, but I plan on playing it one day because it just became available to buy on Steam again. So yeah, they're like unique, you know. Well, that was a chill playthrough. Interesting version of the game. Just as like jank as I remember it being. I will tell you right now, people who think that's the best version of Resident Evil 1 need to play Resident Evil 1 again. There's no way. It even looks worse than the PS1. Dudes, come on. Work with me here. Dude, yeah, there's a lot of people suffering from that, you know, like, people, I don't know how people can do it, though. Like, so, like, they're no rich, but they still satisfy their addiction to microtransaction games and that. I don't know how they do it, you know. Yeah, and then you've got, like, kids as well who, like, use their mum and dad's credit cards and all that shit, you know, but that's different. It's talk about, like, willing adults, you know. You gotta have some sense of restraint. You know what I mean? Like, it can be addictive to even buy a bunch of games in a row. So I don't know why, right? I just bought Dishonored 1 and 2 off Steam because they were really cheap. I was like, I'll buy that. And I was like, I'll buy Dishonored 3 while I'm at it. I was like, no, do not buy Dishonored 3. Why are you buying all 3 of them in a row? You've already bought 2, you should have just got the first one to check if you even fucking like it. And who knows if you're even going to play it. So, like, you know, everyone suffers from some of that shit, doesn't they? Yeah, they've been taken down a couple of times, Martha, yep.